welcome back. SH Figuarts, Bandai. They make some really cool toys. Very high end, more for the collector market. I'm not saying your kids can't play with them. They're a little made more for the collector market, where they were kind enough to send some stuff over. And the first one we're going to look at today is Deadpool. This is based on his appearance in the movie. Well, it's not his appearance in the movie. He's in the whole movie. This is based on the character we've seen Ryan Reynolds portray in the film, not the comic book. You can always tell because it's more of an elephant skin to Kevlar type costume. These things have so many different parts, so many different things going on with them. Let's get it under the camera. I was going to say under the microscope, same thing. Let's get it under. Let's open this up. Let's take a look at it, and let's see if it's worth getting. All right. Here it is. New SH Figuarts Deadpool from Bandai Corporation. I like the way the box is done. A little bit of a glare, but you can see I like this because you get the full art of the character, movie version. Then you get to see the figure that you have inside. You get to see all his little attachments. Well, most of them, his head kind of blocks one, but it's a good display box. Like I said, you have Deadpool, you have the Marvel logo, you have the holofoil sticker, you have the Bandai, you have the picture of the character with the X-Force X's in the back, and you can see everything that's in this package. That's always a key. The side of the box looks good. Deadpool with the logo. Flip it over here. Deadpool with him. I mean, even the bottom. Deadpool and the back. Deadpool. Get to see like different poses you can do with him, but you get to see everything. Now, he doesn't have the little hook so you could, hang him on your wall, but he's still something that can be just displayed like this. But for this purpose of the video, we are going to slice him open, and we're going to take a look at all he has to offer. As you can see, my man is double packed. He's in cellophane, or not cellophane. He's in the plastic, normal plastic casing. Forgive all this scrunching. With another thing of plastic casing inside him. Wow, you get a lot of stuff here. And there's even plastic to make sure all of his hands, here they are. We'll get to them in a minute. They stay safe because they're all taped in. You can save them. But let's get Deadpool. Let me cut him out of here and let's take a close look at him. Boy, this is going to take a little while to go through all this stuff, but here you can see. Here he is, Deadpool. Let's zoom in on him. This looks good. I mean, it looks... The movie and the comic in this case were pretty similar. He's got that elephant skin suit because it's kind of basically Kevlar, but you can see the way they do the head is so good, and the head is articulate. It almost looks like he's got an expression on his face, even though he doesn't because you can't see anything, just the white of the eyes. But it almost has a look like he's staring at you. I know it's kind of hard to explain, but it's really slick. The figure itself, fully articulate. You can see moves in the torso, moves everywhere. It's very good design. I mean, I really do like this. Like I said, it looks just like the film. He's got a little knife attachment on his boot when we move down here that you can't slide it off. But don't worry, he comes with the weapons. Comes with a lot of stuff. He comes with the shoulder pads that can be removed and changed. His arms, like all these figure arts, you pop the arms off, as you can see, and you just put a new one on there. It's pretty good because it gives you like different poses, different things he can hold, lots of different stuff that you can see. I'm going a little quick, which I shouldn't. I like how the costume, even though it's the red, it's still got some like scuffing and some dirt marks in it, like he's been in battle fighting the bad guys or whoever he fights. There's his belt, his utility belt with the Deadpool logo. This thing is really detailed. I mean, it's something you don't find in like the standard, and not knocking them in any way, like the Marvel Legends Deadpools. They do not share any of the detail like this does. I mean, you can see, like I said, look at all the shadowing done throughout, especially here on the legs. You can see like dirt in it. You can see the different shades of black mixed in. Everything moves. Even the tip of his boot even moves. So, on the back, we've got everything here. And let's just, well, I've got it out. He even comes with, as I move, see his little hole on his back. We're going to do surgery on him here. Sliding the stuff out of the box It's not hard, but I don't want to make a gigantic mess. But he comes with his two swords, which are, you can basically see these. They pop out too, because I don't know if you can fit the new one in. You can't. It's just essentially like a little model, which is a bit odd, to say the least, but we'll take this. We'll snap these back in. There we go. Kind of learning as I go with this particular one, because I don't think you can put these underneath either. No, it's just strictly decoration. But this will mount on his back. So there you have it. You know, now he's got his two swords. Now he comes with other swords, which you have to change his hands to hold. But I like this. It would have been better if you could slide an actual sword out. But like I said, a lot of these are display figures, and this does make for a good display. It's got his, you know, because Deadpool always has his trademark swords, and you can even see as they come up, everything's done in great detail here too. You can see the handle lines are all put in, everything. It just looks really slick, just like he would in the books. Now here's the other swords that you can use. He does come with two that you can play with. And they've even got on the bottom of them, I'll hold them both up here so you can see it, a little bit of blood from some action he's doing. They're the standard silver. And what these are, because like if you notice, like right now, I can't really do, I mean, you can kind of put it, but it doesn't work. That's when you bust out all of this goodness. I'm going to zoom out a little bit here. And if we can gently, possibly, maybe, probably not gently, as they're probably all going to dump when I do this. Let's see how, if I have surgeon hands still. I do. Okay, so here are all of, let's get this out of the way, all of his different hands. That's a lot of hand. A lot. So we'll take a hand, and it's pretty good if you're posing or if you're playing. Like, here's, I believe, a perfect one. I could be wrong, too, though. So I'm wrong on a lot of things as I take this hand. I think we could do better. That's almost like a fist hand. You get a lot of pieces. This is more of a grasping hand. A lot of hands here for Mr. Poole. A lot of them. There's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pairs of hands that come with our guy here. It looks like that first one might be one you just have to work. There's the fist. You know, they range from anything from fists. You know, here's a good one. He's making the gun motion. Pew, pew. Closed fists. Let's just grab one of these guys. I think this is the one we need to use. Put a little, maybe do a little, there we go. Just put a little force into it. And so this is his left hand. So see how we do it? It's pretty basic. Pop it out. Pop the new one in. He's got his sword. There you go. Zoom back out a little bit. Oh, that's in. And you can see, there you go. Interchangeable hands. Like I said, you do get quite a few of these. Even his shoulder buckles will come off, and you got a whole arrangement of different ones. As you can see, he has a knife that he also comes with, a little Bowie knife. This thing is really good. I like this. And like I said, I like the packaging. As I'm going to set him here, I think this is a pretty good way to display it. He's got his sword. He's got his two swords on the back, everything, you know. And like I said, it's pretty easy. It's not like you have to be a, you know, muscle man. You just a simple pop out, pop back in, then you have the other hand. The only thing I will say, if you buy these for your kids to play with, and the kids get a little rough, things will start popping off of them. Hands will pop off. Just happens like that. Just because these are kind of more made, these are very high-end figures, so they're made more for display. I'm not saying your children can't play with them, but if they do, be forewarned, if it's a little kid and you're a parent, you're going to be popping hands back in left and right. I remember that from a few years back. But if you're a collector, I would definitely say these are the ones you want to go with, as opposed to stuff like, you know, the Marvel Legends figures, which I like, and I collect them as well, but the detail in them, They don't even come close to this. Like I said, this is Deadpool, Bandai, SH Figuarts, courtesy of the awesome people at Bluefin. This is a great figure. I really like it. Let's actually talk about it just a little bit more. I got to say it's worth getting because of the different things you have. You have a figure that, as I showed under the camera, but now you can see it, you can display it in the box. It looks cool. You can't hang it up, but you can display it on a shelf, and you can still see the entire figure. Open it up, pose it. Just be sure to get like a little baggie or keep your box to put all his extra hands and pads, weapons, stuff like that. These are really cool. Like I said, if you have a little kid and they want to play with them, once they start hitting, it's going to probably do the old gimmick where a hand falls off or something, because they're more collectible now. They can play with them. If you're a collector, definitely pick this up because they look leaps and bounds better than the Marvel Legends. Got a little higher of a price point. But I'm going to put a link in the bottom where you can get these. Like I said, they're a little pricier, but they're well worth the money. I would highly recommend you pick it up. Let me know if you have any of the SH Bandai Figure Art toys in your collection. Let me know what toys, or if there's any statues you'd like to see me review. Let me know if you would like any type of a room tour. And we'll get back to comic reviews soon too, don't worry. But I'm going to put a link in the description. I hope you liked the video, and we'll see you again.